This time on Highway Thru Hell.
Stand by, Gord! Gord, just wait!
Al and Gord struggled.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
I was. To get in sync.
What the traffic come?
A whiteout in Alberta.
Well, that guy's kind of speeding back there.
Creates a dangerous chain reaction.
Whoa, we have an accident. Stay back.
And a stuck excavator.
There's no such thing as a little bit dead.
Proves too much for Al's rigging. On the Highway Thru Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Yeah. The weather's moving so fast, it seems, right now. Who knows what's going to happen?
Daybreak on Highway 881 south of Fort McMurray, Alberta.
Southbound is completely closed.
Strong Arctic winds are whipping up heavy snow, blasting the highway with the worst blizzard of the year.
It's so real heavy, you just can't see the road.
Blinded truckers struggle to stay on the road. But it's a losing battle.
Chances are forecast that says winter time. Hoorah!
At Jamie Davis's shop in Lac La Biche,
We have a 15-ton wrecker, and across the road we have a smaller car, also in that area in the ditch.
temp operator Randy Jackknife answers the call.
Don't look like there's been any sand trucks on this highway, so we really have to be careful.
881 is like the Wild West. I mean, guys are passing. It's a narrow two-lane highway. There's a really reckless cowboy mentality on that highway.
It's just before noon when Randy arrives on scene, 90 miles north.
It's like he got snow blinded or something and took the ditch.
A crane truck lost control and plowed off the highway into deep, heavy snow.
Let me look at it. Dispatch told me it was a 15-ton crane. He was no 15-ton crane. That was a 31-ton beast. Yeah, I'll run my sling around there, and I'll run my cables out to you. There'll be a sling pull. It's not gonna be just a solid chain or a cable pull. As you can kind of see, 2.5 feet right here in the front. There's gonna be a pull because I'm gonna be pulling the snow as I go. So it's gonna be a kind of a challenge.
A challenge that Randy needs to tackle fast. The crane is due at an urgent repair job.
Dad, stop him!
Randy will have to shut down the northbound lane so he can work safely.
We'll get you out, buddy. Get you to hold on to that. Just hang on there 1 sec. I'm only a 25-ton wrecker. That truck was 31 ton. So do the math.
But Randy is hoping the math might just add up if the crane truck driver can supply some power.
Here we go. Come on, Mike. Work for Daddy. Do the drill. Come on. There we go. He's coming. Hold on, buddy. I'm gonna reposition my truck, get a better straight at it, a pull at it.
Randy's got more than just the recovery to worry about.
Let him through.
Visibility is getting worse by the minute, and that's creating a new risk.
Even with traffic control in place right away at the accident scene, if people aren't paying attention, they roll up on an accident scene, they come around a corner, they see a car parked in the middle of the lane or a truck, slam into the back of it.
Okay, Dad, stop him, stop him. It don't take long to get another accident happening. Things happen fast on that highway because people do not slow down. I probably got a mile of traffic on that side backed up already. And you can see visibility is getting more treacherous out here. There's absolutely nothing. Gotta have your game on here, man. Holy. Hammer down. I'm gonna reposition my truck now. Kind of make it fast so I don't want to get traffic jammed up. Okay, you ready? She's coming. I see success coming.
Randy coaxes the 30-ton truck to the shoulder.
Come on, baby. Don't let me down. Sliding back over into the ditch.
But his 25-ton record is struggling to winch it over the lip and onto the road.
I need to get him off, and I need to go to assess the problem over there, let traffic continue to go. Hey, hey! Pay attention! Slow down, pay attention, quit taking pictures!
And the combination of high speeds and low visibility has Randy on edge.
Gotta deal with other people too, eh? And that's not good to have somebody doing like that. Look at that trucker. There's a ditch over there on the right-hand side.
"900 miles southwest.
That's a bit of a temperature change.
An early spring thaw has hit the mountains east of Hope, BC.
Oh, look, it's a trailer side of the road.
But at Sunday Summit on Highway 3, Al and Gord from Quiring Towing are facing a messy recovery.
We got a trailer laying on its side full of mushing compost. Basically decomposing vegetable matter, rotting grass. Check out the drop. I mean, look at how lucky this guy was.
Windy corners, steep hills. It's prime towing country, that's for sure.
Man.
The semi, fully loaded with compost, lost control on a sharp curve and smashed into a barrier.
The warning sign for that corner says 50K. And I can tell you he was not doing 50K. He's lucky he didn't go over the cliff. This highway has claimed a lot of truckers. I mean, look at that. The whole cab's crushed right down. He is so lucky.
Gord and Al have already hauled the crushed tractor to a nearby pullout.
This is what happens when you get overconfident on Highway 3.
But the trailer, with most of its load still inside,
We're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
will be much trickier to move.
That should do it.
Al has decided to take a chance.
For starters, there was no room on the open side of that trailer to work any machinery. You weren't gonna unload it right where it's at, not unless you're working in midair.
They'll rig both wreckers to the trailer, and together, they'll drag it away on its side.
Luckily, we had the wide spot right there. Get the obstruction off the road, then deal with the load.
Okay.
It's the quickest way to clear the road, unless the thin trailer wall gives way.
You know, at any point, the trailer could have broken in half. We could have had a bigger mess on our hands.
That's probably good.
Okay. There was a risk it could have ripped open, so you simply apply enough power to it and do it nice and slow, nice and easy. Don't get crazy.
Low, low.
Low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
Communication is extremely crucial when you're doing something like that. The two of you have to work together.
They'll need perfect coordination.
If one is pulling harder than the other, it's not going to work.
Just wait, Gord. Just wait. Stand by. Gord! Gord, just wait!
Sliding back over into the ditch.
On Alberta's Highway 881,
Look at that trucker. There's a ditch over there on the right-hand side.
right in the middle of his recovery, Randy's just witnessed a second accident.
I don't know what's going on over there. This is snowmageddon, man. This is bad.
With the snow getting worse and traffic backing up,
This guy's coming up slowly.
Randy needs to clear the scene fast.
Yeah, she keeps sliding on me. I was pulling him, and he kept sliding over. I moved my truck ahead. He'd slide over. Come on, truck, pull. I think I pulled him, I bet you, probably 150 feet I pulled him, and he kept sliding. Come on, baby, work for Daddy today.
Just before 2 p.m., help arrives. Jamie's local driver, Keith Milkey.
I need traffic stopped on that side.
Keith working on that right now. My guy's right there, and then I gotta go get it.
Yeah.
Keith has been dispatched to recover an SUV in the ditch, just on the other side of the crane truck.
Hey, bud, whereabouts are you from?
Houston.
Houston, Texas, eh? Unfortunately, I gotta wait until the heavy's done, and then I'll be able to get you, okay?
Keith's only driving a 1-ton, but it might be the difference Randy needs.
We're gonna anchor my truck to him to prevent him from sliding sideways, and hopefully be able to get him out a lot easier.
Here you go. But we'll go double it.
Double it, yeah.
You're gonna be pulling heavy weight. Get!
Yeah, just give me a sec to tighten cable.
Now watch yourself now, we're gonna give him the pull. Easy up. It's coming, looking good. Looking good, and looking like I might succeed. Yeah!
That worked out better than I thought we would, bud.
Clear the bomb. It's all about team effort.
Really needed just another anchor point, and that's what I was.
Until that sand truck, you can start sanding.
With the road no longer blocked, Keith can get to work on the SUV.
Hold your breath. See if you can drive forward, bud. This guy's on his way. No harm, no foul.
Hopefully there'll be no more wrecks today.
Look it, we were here for 5 minutes and all of a sudden we got 300 vehicles, eh?
But the backlog still stretches far off into the whiteout.
No, that guy's kind of speeding back there. Oh, look at that. We have an accident. You guys stay back.
Oh, look at the trailer side of the road.
They're just gonna take the whole road and drag it down?
On Highway 3 in BC,
That should do it.
Al and Gord need to be in perfect sync to drag the damaged trailer off the road.
Low, low.
Low, yeah, you bet.
Okay.
But their big gamble
Just wait, Gord. Just wait. Stand by. Gord, just wait.
is off to a rocky start.
Are you not on company channel? Okay, turn your volume up.
I had the volume turned down.
When you're distracted, little steps get left out, and whether it was just a mistake of not double checking, it worked out.
Funny thing about radios, they work better when they're turned up.
Okay, I'll get to it.
With radio contact restored, Al and Gord try again, hoping the trailer stays on the road.
With the general slope of the road as we're pulling, it would have tobogganed down off the side of the road. Gord was actually pulling it, and I was actually holding the trailer.
So I'm trying to pull it up and bring it around the corner down into the wide spot. There were vehicles parked in my way, so I was trying to get them out of the way while we're pulling it up. I was trying to watch 3 or 4 different directions at the same time.
Easy, Gord, easy.
took my eyes off my left mirror. By the time I realized it was about to hit the median, it was too late.
It was a dead stop for Gord.
You gotta watch where you're going, Gord.
I was.
Well, didn't you not see where you're going?
I was trying to. I was also watching that pickup that was in my way.
Things weren't going well, and he was getting a little testy.
Back up. Come on, Gord.
I do the same thing. I'm just as guilty of it as he is. We act like a couple of brothers.
So we had to stop and do a little re-rig for a minute, and then we proceeded.
Just wait, Gord. Just wait. Stand by. Okay, come on. Just give her a little bit. You okay on clearance there on your side?
Good. Highway's open. Now that we got it off the road, we simply get the small machines in here and get it unloaded, and then we'll flip it over onto its wheels and take it back.
We're just gonna pick it up to oscillate the trailer. It's a big word for a tow truck guy.
The trailer was kind of a U shape and had some sweet stuff in the middle. Taco roll seemed to be suitable for it.
We're gonna do a taco roll. It's a little bit different than the old school jelly roll.
2 wreckers, 1 wrecker at the back end, 1 wrecker at the front end, picked the trailer straight off the ground and rotated in the air.
See if you can let the other side down.
Just like that, man.
Another job done. We came, we conquered, we cleaned up, and we're taking home trophies.
From the time we were there to the time we actually had the road open, I think was less than an hour. The RCMP was ecstatic that the road was cleared and opened again in record time.
We have an accident. Somebody got rear-ended.
On Alberta's Highway 881, Randy's big fear has come true.
Gotta call 911 and get location. Get an ambulance out here.
In the whiteout conditions, one semi has violently rear-ended another. The second chain reaction so far.
Company truck, get a company truck.
You guys stay back. Where's the driver of that truck?
Are there any injuries?
I'm just getting on scene. Are you the driver? You hurt anywhere? You're sure? When a semi hits somebody, man, that is an impact. Parts on the road all over. I have a chaos happening and I need backup.
You're right away, okay, bro.
Okay, thank you very much. Hold on there, buddy. The road is closed at the moment.
When visibility is a tough thing out there, you know, the drivers who are coming along are actually having a hard time seeing the flaggers, seeing the flagging signs, and seeing taillights of other motorists. So very, very real that another collision can take place.
I want to assess this side of the highway first and get everybody safe over here. Put all your flashers on, all your lights. The highway's closed for now. And just kind of stay in the vehicle. Don't get out.
Randy's priority,
Hey!
keep the traffic backup as short as possible and prevent another crash.
Let the traffic come! Told Dan, the other flagger, when you figure you got 15 vehicles, let them through it. I will let this guy know over here, same thing.
I got traffic flowing here again through Randy, and hopefully we'll get this cleared up.
But some drivers refuse to slow down.
This is a serious situation. Slow down! Oh, my stress level was to the max. You know, I'm trying to do a job and then look at this carnage, eh? I had tightness in the chest. I just need to find my game here. And my heart was racing, pounding so bad, I was pouring sweat, and it was like minus 20 out there. Come on, think, Randy, think. Think.
Randy realizes he's in over his head
Hi, can you hear me?
and decides to make the call to dispatch.
I got everything on the go right now. Craziness happening here. We have multiple accidents, and we got a semi took the ditch. He lost his load. I got another semi rear-ended another semi. Can I just please get some help out here? Here come the cops.
On northern Alberta's Highway 881,
How are you doing, sir?
Randy's call for help has been answered.
I'm glad you're here on scene with me now. We can kind of work together.
Minutes later, Johnny Tipton, Jamie's Fort McMurray driver, arrives in HR 68.
Is there a guy at that end?
Yeah, he's got a flagger.
Okay.
And I got a flagger here.
Well, we'll put the flagger on my end of the truck there, on both sides there, so we got both sides covered there, and we'll just let traffic go in and around there.
Okay, sounds good.
After the additional accidents, and with weather getting worse, Randy needs all the help he can get.
There was 4 cars across the whole road and left me no place to go.
Johnny gets to work on the heaviest job.
What do you call this thing?
Planetary gear.
Planetary gear. For a big heavy hauler.
The planetary gear is part of the drivetrain on a heavy hauler, the biggest dump truck in the world, and the engine of the oil patch.
Apparently that thing weighs like 25,000 pounds, so it got a bit of weight to her.
Johnny's first step is to pull the semi back on the road.
Holy, that ever a lot of traffic.
I got it hooked up. I need to run some air to the truck now.
Just up the highway, Randy is trying to clear the semi from the rear-end collision.
Stop them! It's good to go.
Randy is finally ready to roll.
At that point, I just did my job, and I left Johnny to continue on to finish one last truck in the ditch.
Okay.
That last truck has a 25,000-pound piece of cargo that Johnny needs to get back on board, and he needs to do it fast.
Sun's going down, and we're dealing with adverse weather conditions. You know that there's bound to be something going to happen with this kind of weather.
If I throw a chain around the shackle to here,
Yeah.
that'll keep it from...
Twisting? Yeah, that'll work.
With the gear in position, Johnny needs to lift it onto the truck.
Now, hopefully we lift it up. It'll stay like this, and I can just back under it. So close. She started to twist.
She just wants to rotate whenever we take all the weight off first, so...
What do you think, Johnny? Can you get it done, or can't get it done? I can come back, and Jamie on his rotator could probably lift that easier, or?
I don't want to give up on this job there. I'm not a quitter. I would have sat there for 2 days trying to get that loaded up.
If the plan A doesn't work for these guys out on the road, I need these guys to use their heads and come up with a plan B, C, D, whatever it takes.
And local driver Keith might have an answer.
I got my little wrecker here, so you can use my little wrecker to help spin you sideways.
Yeah, I think that's her.
Okay.
I'll get Dan to get back out here to play.
Keith is hooked up to another storm casualty, but he can still use his boom winch.
This thing weighs probably more than my truck. So I'm just double lining my load so that way I don't break anything. And we need to get in the exact position so none of us are in the crossfire.
Hey, whoa.
The small wrecker holds the gear straight.
All right, you want me to start backing up, or?
Yeah.
Okay, backing up.
But the last step will require the most precision.
Whoa.
Lining up the gear
Almost there.
and easing it into place.
Just gonna use the little truck there, slide that bracket up there, then get it settled in there. Then after, we'll winch it back up over the axles there.
You just want me to pull forward a bit?
Yeah.
Keith needs to unhook to pull the stand back in place.
Okay, winch her in.
But that will leave the gear itself at risk of swinging back out of line.
Are we good?
We good?
Yeah.
Can you boom it out? Because it's catching the lip there.
Okay.
You need to have it come my way like 1-2 inches. Coming. I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now. Coming.
Night is falling on Alberta's Highway 881.
I want to go home real bad.
Almost had her too.
Won't be going home now for a while.
Jamie's driver, Johnny, is still fighting to get a 25,000-pound part back in place.
So close.
Like, real close.
That's good.
Traffic has been bottlenecked on this stretch of highway all day, and patience is running out.
There's huge pressure to open 881 when it's only one of 2 highways servicing the north.
It'd be nice if we had Colin here at the rotator there. He would have this done in no time there.
But the rotator isn't coming. With Johnny unable to get the gear at the perfect angle, they try to move the stand instead.
Oh, yeah!
There we go. That's the money shot, buddy.
Yeah, we just got to straighten it out, it looks like.
There we go.
A long day of chaos is finally coming to an end.
Johnny is my warrior. Come hell or high water, he gets her done.
Okay.
She's a bitch, but we got her.
Randy, John, and Keith really do a great job. They work their butts off to get this highway open. Everything is brutal out there in those conditions, and for them to soldier on and get that work done, is really a huge deal for us.
John, you don't want to leave, do you?
Hey?
Don't you want to stay?
Let's just push her off the deck again. Let's do it again. Let's get more practice at it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, bye. See you later. Have fun.
Southbound starting to roll yet? Southbound rolling! Rolling!
Early the next morning, Randy's recovered from his marathon day. And he's heading out for some well-earned fun.
You can come out here and hunt for prairie chicken. Don't have to worry about shooting somebody. Look at that guy, just caught a fish. See? Hopefully we can catch something. And then here's our hole here. Just kind of clear the snow away. Dan!
Flagger Dan Spencer is taking his first crack at ice fishing under Randy's wing.
Show you a trick, eh? See the line is going, look, it's still spooling out, stopped, right? That means you're on the bottom. Now you give her a little, just a touch more, and then now you jig. Oh, I had a nibble there. No fish yet.
Back in BC, the spring weather is keeping things quiet on the mountain.
A little warm out today.
But Mission Towing's lead driver, Neil Wakefield, is heading out to an unusual call in the Fraser Valley.
Got a RCMP call that there's a car submerged underwater in a culvert. But we've only got a short period of time. We're looking at about an hour and a half before we run out of daylight.
You're gonna use one truck, Neil?
Neil's boss, Jordy DePerrin, is busy on another job.
Neil is kind of my right-hand man. Neil's the guy I kind of lean on if I'm not here, if I need something done.
You're done. Good job.
And this is one job Jordy might be lucky to miss.
One of the big concerns was that there was a body inside the car.
We walked up and down the bank. There was no disturbed rocks, no trail. Couldn't even see where the car went in. So it was a weird one. This one here supposedly has already got plastic on one of the windows. So it makes it sound like it was probably a stolen car. Let's hope it's nothing else.
Neil has called in another truck to help with this job, hauling a special piece of recovery equipment.
Yep. One guy to run the tow truck. We're gonna put 2 guys in a boat. We're gonna go out there and fish this thing out of the water. Okay. Almost like watching a horror movie. You know, you're kind of expecting something to be there. There we go. Okay. It could have been a suicide. You know, there could be a body down on the floor in that car that nobody could really see. You try to be as calm as possible. You sort of take the focus away from what you might see.
The best rigging option is through the sunroof.
There, that's enough. Feed it right through, yeah.
Okay? Yep. Okay, so we're good now. We just have to pull this thing up.
As the car hits the bank, the crew gets their first real look.
You see in there okay? It's all clear. I want to roll it. We have to bring it out without doing damage. We need the police to be able to do their investigation without us have tampered with too much stuff. We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
This thing's heavy now.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Mission Towing's Neil Wakefield is trying to winch an abandoned car onto dry land.
Because I'm trying to keep it from rolling over.
Without flipping it on its way up the bank.
We're gonna have to rehook, Leo.
The car could contain evidence of a crime.
Okay, what we gotta do is we've gotta unhook and rehook because being that high, it wants to roll over. Yep. Once we hook to the wheel, then we can just pull it right up. Can you let the water out of it? What they've done is they've run the chain through the strongest point on the car, and now we just pull it up on its own wheels. Steering is still free moving, so that tells me there's either a key in it or the ignition has been broken. We had no idea until we got this car right up onto the ground by my truck that there could have been a bloated body in that trunk. Keys are in the ignition. Once we got the car secured up on the road, the officer went through the car and gave the police officer the keys. Okay. There was nobody in that vehicle. That trunk could have popped open and scared the hell out of us, but it didn't. The car was stolen out of Abbotsford, we found out. It's always a relief when you finish a job where there is nothing to upset you or make you think, because you can go on for hours thinking about what you saw. And for some people, it never goes away.
We're very fortunate to have a great crew. They really pulled together on that accident scene and made that happen really quickly. You know, our crew is what really did it for us on that job and did it for me. You know, they made me shine.
guess we got that new winch on, eh?
Yeah, it is.
The next day at Jamie's yard in Hope, school is in session.
Okay, so it's an 8,000-pound winch, right?
8,000 pounds, yeah.
Robert, Jamie's new head of traffic control, has been busy patrolling the Coke for wrecks.
Oh, it was the first one to go up at the Tundra. It's a good truck, and seems like I always find them first.
These are things that you think about when you're winching, right? So he's a go-getter, and he's willing to work, and he doesn't give me no attitude. He just gets out there and gets it done.
Even a close call. Stop! Stop! With a runaway semi. Couldn't stop Robert from doing his job.
Yeah, it kind of looks shaken up, but that's not going to stop me.
So Jamie's decided to give him more responsibility and a new tool.
One of the reasons we wanted to put a winch on this truck is because you're up the Coke and you're doing all kinds of different jobs. So winching would make this truck more money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you do your flagging, service calls, unlocks, boosts, tire changes, and now we can do winching. He's got the tenacity to make it go and to keep going. And if you don't have tenacity, you're not gonna make it in this business. When you're gonna roll something over, you want your winch line to be centered to the middle of it. So you have to jockey this thing around a little bit and get in there, okay?
Okay.
Yep. So put your parking brake on because you're gonna need all the hold back you can get. Both these pillars are strong and we'll hook into there, okay? Put the snatch block in here, right?
Okay.
So let's try it now. Okay, hold it. That makes it a little easier on your winch, right? So this snatch block, it's your best friend. Let's give it a try. Let's flip it right over now. Just flip it right over. See how the winch is loving it?
Oh,
Isn't that something?
and as soon as it flips over, I stop, right?
As soon as it flips over, it'll come on its own and you just let go. Right? Wow, you can do that.
Yeah.
We don't need to use these big, expensive tow trucks for all these little jobs. You could be doing it, right? And you didn't think this truck would do that.
No.
Right? These little pickups are going to be the biggest revenue sources we have. Look after her. She's a brand new winch.
Okay then, my friend.
Okay.
See you, thanks, boss.
Yep.
I don't know the cause, I just know the cure.
60 miles east, Al Quiring is on the road and ready for another challenge.
He's got an excavator stuck on the riverbank there because it's not a very good spot. The location is in an old abandoned mill on the mighty Fraser River. And the Fraser River was trying to claim the excavator for itself. You've had a run-in today yet, or no?
Not today.
Okay.
The early spring thaw has swollen the river into the excavation site.
Springtime jobs are messy. The snow is melting. Just turns into a quagmire of mud.
Yesterday, the 70,000-pound excavator got stuck in that quagmire. All efforts to free it only made the problem worse.
It was in quite a deep hole where they had been digging around, and of course, you know, gravity has taken effect. It's only going to keep going deeper the more you dig around it. What we might have to do is just get a scoop so that all that water around your tow hook hole clears away. I would say that'd be almost bottomless there once you start agitating and working it, because you're just going to keep going down until you hit China eventually. If you pick your boom up, will the machine tip forward a bit?
It won't even.
Won't move at all? It's probably about 70,000 pounds. Add the friction of the mud, you could be using almost 200,000 pounds of pull to make that machine move. It'll be close. It'll come down to what the tow truck can grab hold of. Luckily, they had somewhat stopped while they were ahead. We were still able to get down to the tow hook.
And the crew has already started rigging with their own gear.
What size of a shackle you guys got in there? 1 1/8? 1 inch. It should be all right. The shackle that I happened to see looked adequate in size, and we hooked my rigging on there. Put this in your shackle, the pin through the loop. Yeah, right into the big shackle. That hook will go onto the small ring there. Perfect.
Before Al even attempts a pull, He needs one simple but very important piece in place.
If I didn't have that big log, my outriggers would have just punched right through the mud, and I probably would have dragged myself right into the hole.
We're gonna be putting a lot of pressure on there. Something snaps. High tension leads. Take 15 steps back, because there's no such thing as a little bit dead with this, right?
I've seen it happen before where rigging's gone flying up in the air and landed on equipment or people, and it's had catastrophic results.
So we're giving her some pull. Try not to spin your tracks excessively, just go real slow with them. That doesn't sound good. Take 15 steps back.
In BC's Fraser Valley, Al Quiring is trying to free a 70,000-pound excavator firmly stuck in 6 feet of mud.
It's battle of machine against machine, really, it is.
As Al adds power, the mud refuses to let go.
Love the little one. Just dig down and we'll get rid of the little.
The excavation crew's shackle wasn't up to the job.
So that's why I don't like using other people's rigging.
You know, it could be, say, a 25-ton shackle, but in its lifetime, it's had forces upwards of 150 tons maybe put against it. If it didn't break, it surely could break.
Al re-rigs, and this time he's using his own equipment.
I'll go get 2 more shackles. You can come out of there, we're done in there now.
There's suction there, and of course, you know, your feet sink in. You can be up to your knee, and then you're fighting because there's nothing else to lift yourself up with, so it can turn into a hog wrestle.
Rigging his line through a snatch block will double the pulling power, but Al's not stopping there.
Flip the blocker on.
The work crew's second excavator will back him up. First, they've got to jar the excavator loose from the grip of the mud.
Because the tow truck is working, vibrating, that vibration transcends down the cable, and it'll start, you know, basically kind of shaking the machine. You might not see that harmonics. And with the force, it's going to slowly release the suction, and once you break free of that suction, now you can start pulling.
Al still has to get 70,000 pounds up a steep slope.
Sometimes you have to get the front tires of the tow truck up in the air and give it 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll see it slowly start coming down, and just pull on her some more.
Good. Slow on the track, slow. Hell yeah. She's out of there.
We were really fortunate that we were able to recover that with the equipment we had there that day.
We had our doubts from the start. That changed once Al took control, which was amazing. That's what I really liked.
It was a messy job.
Shut her down.
But Al's never worried about keeping his truck shiny, and he can't resist a jab at the competition.
Yeah, hey, Super James, we don't need you, buddy. We're okay, 10-4. Thank you, pal. Have a good day. Oh, hey, polish your chrome. The Vulcan record prevails every time.
My family's business has always had a good reputation of seeing difficult jobs through. Some people are born to be piano makers, others are brain surgeons, others build rockets. Well, if you don't have it in you in the first place, you probably won't succeed in this business.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
Go, go, go!
It's its own little world up there.
4 4 seasons of heavy rescue.
Basically, we're all fighting them out.
Looking back at the twists and turns.
Look out, Don! Look out! Look out! Look out!
We all get scared.
Wow.
And what's next for Jamie?
I miss driving trucks.
This time on Highway Thru Hell.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
5 wrecks in one.
How the hell did he do that?
When a semi plows off a bridge, stranding holiday travelers,
Be careful!
and forcing Jamie's newest driver
I hope John can pull this off.
to take on a raging river
John! Up! Go up!
with his recovery falling apart. On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option.
What's the forecast for the hill? It was bare and wet before, now it smells nice underneath.
Christmas is just 3 days away.
Now, this is Christmas.
The busiest time of year on BC's Coquihalla Highway. And a bad time for drivers to battle icy roads.
It's dropped temp just enough to turn it into a catering. They had the super plow and the single plow going up the hill there.
Well, we have a light snowfall up over the summit at the moment. Air temperature of 0, road of 2.
Plow drivers like Michelle McKenna work through the night to keep the highway open.
If you're coming back down the hill, throw some sand out.
It's a full assault on the mountain.
We got trucks as many as we can get on your way towards you at this point.
But Highway 5 is already turning to chaos.
He's in the median ditch and his trailer sticking out on the hammer lane.
Time for Al from Quiring Towing to go to work.
Send the green goblin up.
The truck was in a 30 or 40 foot deep ravine, nosed in.
The semi was heading northbound when the driver lost control, plowed off the road, and spun into a jackknife. The position of the wreck will make it tough. But with the Christmas freight and travelers, Al wants to keep one lane open.
Should be able to get it out. I'm just waiting for Gord to come and grab hold of the ass end of this thing. This ravine is pretty steep here.
Just before 2 a.m.,
Welcome to the party, Gord.
Al's partner, Gord Boyd, pulls up to the scene.
We got a truck and trailer in the ditch facing the wrong way.
Their biggest challenge will be keeping the fully loaded trailer from tipping onto its side.
This is gonna be fun.
Al will rig 2 lines to straighten out the rig. Gord will pull on the back end and redirect a second line via Al's bumper to hold the semi upright.
So that if it did flip, Gord could actually hold it using my truck as an anchor.
Just balance the load. You might have to tug a little bit.
Yeah, ready? Well, let's see if we can finesse this puppy out of here. You had to have 2 points of pull. You had to have pull from the side, and you had to have pull from the back. You could not have done that with one truck.
Pick up the third length of the cable out on the front bumper. Balanced it.
But I think I need to pull ahead a little bit. I'm getting pretty close here. These jobs usually happen in 3 or 4 short pulls. They never happen in one long continuous pull. Just freewheel the right one.
Yeah, that's good, Gord.
While Gord repositions,
There you go. I gotta run this other line down to the front.
Okay.
Al needs to straighten out the tractor.
So we can back it out with a little bit of finesse. Back it up onto the road and maintain the vehicle in the lane that we're working in.
Do it in one lane. Do it as quickly as possible because you don't know what's coming around that corner next. Okay, say when.
I think you're pretty good there, Gord.
Absolutely amazing what you guys who know what the hell they're doing can accomplish.
I'm just glad that you were here.
Yeah, no. We never had traffic stopped once. We did that job in one lane of traffic, and the truck was still drivable after we got him out.
The next morning, at Jamie Davis's new Alberta dispatch, the boss is back on the road.
This is the first time I've been in the rotator in 6 months.
The last trip before I shut down for Christmas.
With the holidays, Jamie is short-staffed, and he's got a long list of towing jobs for his regular customers around Edmonton.
It's a chance for me to jump in the truck and just go do a job. And it happens to be the coldest day of the year because it is cold. There's a double B-train tanker in the ditch.
An overnight storm has left wrecks all over the roads.
They said there was a big wreck between the 11 and the 11A.
Semi versus a car, that's a major job to pull that out of there.
But Jamie's too busy with simple tows to tackle any big recoveries.
It just beats a guy up driving by all these crashes, but I got my plate filled, so I got my jobs to do, and that's Alberta. Very icy right here. It's a pretty treacherous day. Feels good to get back in the truck again, you know.
But this weather is tough, even on Jamie's most powerful wrecker, the rotator.
All the hydraulics are moving so slow. Even with the pump on and running.
When it gets that cold, things don't move in a hurry.
Here we go. This is the kind of day where things will happen later in the day.
With Jamie tied up in Alberta, he'll be counting on his BC crew to deal with any wrecks back home.
There's so much going on, it's almost overwhelming for me. I have to trust that these guys are going to do the job for us.
Two hours north of Hope.
Wow, quite the distance down. Rushing water. The hood's probably ripped off, so we'll have to try and recover that.
BC lead driver John is one of the newest members of Jamie's team.
Oh, look at that one in the water.
He'll have to step up in a hurry.
This one's gonna be a challenge. How the hell did he do that?
Late yesterday, a tractor hauling a load of campers hit an icy corner, knocking out a railing and plunging off the bridge into the river below. John left to scout the scene right away. But the sun was down by the time he arrived.
He hit the bridge pretty hard. He took all the railing from one side of the bridge right off the bridge to the other side.
The location made the wreck too dangerous to tackle in the dark. Drivers have been stuck all night.
Been away for 2 weeks. It'd be nice to get home.
The main route for communities north of Whistler, BC, Highway 99, is completely blocked, stranding holiday travelers at the worst possible tide.
Could be the biggest job of the year. I hope John can pull this off. I need him to do that.
It's down 50, 60 feet into the creek. Trailers sticking up, trucks destroyed, travel trailers all over the place.
This wreck has everything that could go wrong written all over it.
Wow, quite the distance down.
2 hours north of Hope, BC.
This one's gonna be a challenge.
A multi-part wreck has shut down Highway 99 2 days before Christmas.
This is one of the biggest jobs of the season. Guy over a bridge, off a bridge deck, and it's got campers on the back. This isn't just come and hook this thing up and pull it out in 20 minutes.
So far, Jamie hasn't been sold on John, his new lead driver in BC.
This'll be fun.
Today will be John's real test.
I need him to take care of it, and hope he can do it.
Highway's wanted to open by 10 a.m. That's not gonna happen. My ultimate time goal right now is 3 o'clock to get this out of here and this road reopened.
Phil Renault is on his way in Jamie's new 50-ton wrecker, HR 116, the most powerful truck Jamie has in the BC operation.
How much further's the accident?
On 45 minutes or so.
But for a job this size, even 116 won't be enough. Jamie's called in a big gun, a 60-ton crane.
Whenever someone goes down there, we've got to tie them off because if they get sucked into the water.
Oh yeah, you're gone.
We're on a bridge. We're 60, 70 feet up in the air to a straight drop into the water. It's snowing, it's icy, it's cold.
The big baby's here, we can get her done.
With the tractor, trailer, and the campers, Jamie's team is faced with 5 separate recoveries.
I'm Ralph.
I'm Phil.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
The single-lane wooden bridge can't support the weight of the crane plus the load.
Isn't that sweet?
The operator will have to set up on the road and extend his boom for the lift.
Then we'll take that trailer off, then we'll see about getting that one out.
Safety chains and straps were put in place for added security during transport. And the 3 campers are also connected to ball hitches, mounted on the main trailer.
The first trailer, it's still attached on the ball, yet it's dangling off the main trailer at a pretty good angle.
You can get your hook on it and just pull it back, then we can secure it.
How sturdy is this trailer? I don't need to be taken out before Christmas.
None of us do.
John quickly secures the trailer to keep it from slipping further.
Trailer's secure.
Okay.
John will rig 2 lines from HR 116 to the front and back of the first camper. They'll pull the camper back onto the trailer deck. Once it's stable, John will rig it so the crane can lift it free before they tackle the next camper.
That should be good.
Let me know when that tire touches. So far, so good. We've got the trailer back up onto the main trailer. We're gonna back the crane in. We'll hook him up and just get it out one at a time. Hooked around.
That's perfect, buddy.
hoping to wiggle and muscle the hitch free to get the camper off the deck.
The ball looks like it's close to snapping out. No, it's not coming off there.
Let me come down and take a look.
Like that lever's got to come up?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Someone has to go down onto the wreck and release the hitch.
If it's going to go that way, so stay upstream of it.
I'm the head guy in charge, and I've always been taught in life, do not assign a job to somebody else you're not willing to go do yourself.
Do you think I've done this before?
There's always a risk. Once you hit it, it could pop off right away.
I have a 3-pound sledge. You want to try it?
If you lift it and pound it with the hammer on the front.
Released.
You come loose?
It's out.
Perfect. Okay, before you do anything, let me lift.
Yeah. Well, before you do anything, let me get out.
Yeah. Okay, coming up, guys. How's it looking?
Keep on the ball. Keep going.
Heads up.
Okay, I'm gonna boom down so you can get your rigging off.
Okay, Hope, that's good.
The crane can now move the camper out of the way.
One trailer off, 2 more to go.
Bring it down another 4 feet.
John rigs up the second camper for the crane.
You okay?
Yep. Good.
This is a tough wreck, especially for a guy coming from the city, a guy who hasn't worked the mountains.
Okay, he's on his way down.
Once again, John will have to release the hitch by hand.
My feet are braced on whatever I can brace them on, and if I slip, I can slide right underneath this trailer and straight down in the water.
It's dicey for John because he's right in harm's way. You just be careful.
160 miles southeast. Ken Monkhouse is heading to a call up a remote logging road.
Me and my Forest Service roads that I can't seem to get away from no matter what I do. I've had a few white knuckle rides, I won't kid you about that.
One of Jamie's longtime drivers, Ken.
If I try to come back down backwards, you need to end up in a ditch or over the embankment and die.
Had a close call last season.
There it goes.
On another mountain back road.
Look out! I'm okay now, it's all good.
This year, Ken's not working for Jamie.
Always looking for the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, I guess, but Ken's gone right now to work for another company.
He's a great guy. Ken is a great guy.
Today, Ken's working with Jordy DePerrin.
Yes, Ken Monkhouse is working for me.
Jordy runs Mission Towing, a 4th-generation family business.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard. They're big shoes to fill. For me, that's the biggest thing is, what would my grandpa do? How would my grandpa do this?
I always tell him, I haven't got big shoes, and they're not that big to fill. Just do the job right.
But this time, the pressure is on Ken to do the job right. This is his first time working with the boss.
Huh, somebody didn't like their anymore. This car is burnt. All the wheels are burned off. The glass is all exploded. Basically, it's just a shell of a car.
It's a mess. Nothing salvageable.
So how do you want to do it?
A rule of thumb is always turn it around and keep the heavy end up front. That steers. Block off one of these trees and spin it sideways. Grab the front end and take the front end out first.
So we take those good old trees and we put a chain and some block and tackle.
Okay. right to you. Beautiful. It's right there. Now it's facing the right way. Once we spin it around, we've got to get up to the main road out of this little goat trail that we're in. Good enough.
Good there?
Beautiful.
It's not going to stay on the wheel dollies getting it up this hill. We're going to have to be a little bit crude and drag it up to the top of the hill.
This is off-road towing. The whole time I'm thinking, just make it to the road, make it to the road. Oh, there's the engine. That sucks.
I've moved hundreds of burnt cars before, and I've never had a motor come out like that.
A little bit of a move, and what was holding that engine in just let go. Just take it right up, Ken. Yeah. Drop it on the road. So now we've got to come back down, rehook it. It's part of doing those jobs in the bush.
Good. Take a couple chains and a strap, we'll wrap it around the motor. I'll lift it up with the tow truck, drive it up to the top of the hill, bing, bang, boom.
It's a sign of relief that this engine is now at the top. Let's just get this car loaded and let's go.
Good. I don't think this is how they do it in the factory when they make them.
Beautiful. You work too hard.
I like working hard.
That was my first time working with Ken. He wasn't the give-up kind of a guy. He kept going at it.
Everything went fairly well. Jordy's happy, and we got it done. It was a good feeling. Pretty happy.
At the bridge, John climbs farther down the trailer deck to unhitch the second camper.
We can't rush this stuff.
We use a piece of rope as a safety line. So I've got one hand wrapped around this rope.
Go!
Right to your hand.
But I'm hanging on to it, making sure that that hand doesn't release or let go while I'm using my other hands to manipulate the hitch to get it to release.
Hang on, he's undoing the safety chains, Ralph.
Chains are free.
Okay, safety chains are free. Okay, it's unlocked now. Just hang on, he's gonna get out of there.
We got the hitch off, and then I actually had to cut the strap on the other side of the trailer.
Down to take tension.
Lift a little. Okay, hold it right there.
Okay, hang still.
Here I am underneath this trailer. So I gotta make sure that the crane's got all this tension. If I cut that strap sitting underneath it, and he's not secure.
John!
On BC's Highway 99.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh? I see Jamie's Tundra up there.
Holiday traffic has been at a standstill since last night.
Jamie's guys are on that one.
A tractor trailer carrying 3 campers burst through the guardrails on a single-lane bridge and landed in a rushing river.
Down to take tension.
Lift a little.
Jamie's new BC lead, John, is trying to release the second camper. As he cuts the final transport strap,
John, you be careful.
he needs to make sure he's out of the way if the trailer swings free.
Can you come towards me a little bit? Okay, I'm clear.
Highway 99 has been closed for almost 20 hours, and that's weighing on John.
Being the new guy, there's a lot of pressure on me to get the job done on a timely manner.
With With the camper securely on the ground, John assesses the next challenge. And he doesn't like what he sees.
That trailer is underneath the tires of this truck.
The third trailer, it's the worst of the bunch. It's completely off the main trailer, and it's actually twisted underneath.
There's no way that we're going to recover this thing all in one piece.
"140 miles south, Ken Monkhouse's boss, Jordy, is en route to another recovery.
We're climbing the Chehalis Forest Service Road, which is a log road that goes straight up this mountain. We have a customer that went up here fishing, and a freak snowstorm hit. The truck slid, and it's gone over the bank. Luckily, he's okay.
How are you? Good, how are you? Good to see you. Wow.
But the truck is far from okay, and it's stuck in a bad spot.
It's pretty intense. It's a little bit more of just a little recovery. It's quite challenging, actually, looking at it. The problem is all these trees that have fallen here.
Trust me, I hit them all on the way down.
I believe it. Wow, you're lucky. I'm going down the bank and I see all these trees and stumps sticking up. Hey. I'm looking at the angles of the path that's got to come up, the trees, the stumps that are sticking out of the ground. It's like a path that goes straight to where my wrecker's sitting. I've got one shot to put this thing onto its wheels. If I don't put this on its wheels right away and it drags over 5 feet first and then flips onto its wheels, it's gonna make my job a lot worse. Unreal. That is definitely a challenging recovery.
With Ken Monkhouse taking the burnt-out car to the scrapyard,
I want to be right in the boom, like right here.
Jordy's brought a young mechanic with no towing experience to help out.
We're pulling 10,000 pounds of weight at least. This job here is the maximum that I do with this wrecker. Out of my way.
Do you want them to cross over?
No, I don't. Oh my goodness. This terrain is just absolutely crazy to get through.
Jordy rigs to the pickup suspension.
Okay, let's go back up. I have one chance to put this truck onto its wheels. It's got to land on its wheels. Physics are right, it should flip. Come on, baby.
Back on Highway 99, Jamie's crew is looking for a spot to chain up the third camper pinned under the trailer.
You couldn't have put it in the faster water.
I can get on the axle!
Can ya?
But time is not on their side.
Almost there.
Oh!
Whoa.
Darkness is just 2 hours away.
Okay, he's got it around the back of the trailer, so now he's just got to figure out how to hook up.
John now has to rig the chains around the axle so the crane can try to lift the camper.
There's nowhere to step. The water's deep, and it's running fast. I'm down there crawling around, trying to see what I can get at, what I can't get at, where I can hook and where I can't.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
Hold.
Can I hook to here? Can I step at this spot? Am I gonna fall? We hooked up to the axles, just like we did on all the other trailers.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Thinking they would just pick it up and bring it out as it's coming up.
Son of a bitch.
Do I have it? You're bringing frame up only.
BC's Highway 99 has been shut down for over 24 hours. And Jamie's depending on his new lead driver, John, to get it open.
Boom down!
Boom down.
Hold!
But a badly damaged camper is stuck under the wrecked trailer.
Up!
Okay, go up.
Son of a bitch.
You're bringing frame up only, everything else is staying behind.
It's just ripping apart. I'm shaking my head. Pieces of the trailer are flying out. Water's running so fast, they're gone before you could even think about catching them.
Down! Back down!
There's nothing we can do about it now. It's gone.
Keep lowering.
Oh!
Whoa, right there, stop.
After their failed attempt, John at least has access to remove the final safety chain.
You be careful. The water gets him pinned against a rock and he can't get out, he'll drown fast. Okay, go ahead, lift. Can you swing it towards the trailer? Forget it, it's okay, go ahead.
These trailers are built as a unit. They're only made out of tin and wood. The trailer was so compromised, there's nothing to secure, so it just tore apart.
The campers are out. But now Jamie's crew has to tackle the heavy part of the recovery with less than 2 hours of daylight.
Working in the dark in a river, not gonna happen. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't expect them to do it. Not safe.
John wants to separate the tractor from the trailer and haul them up one at a time.
On a truck and a trailer unit, you've got a fifth wheel plate and a kingpin on the trailer. And what it does is when you back the truck up underneath the trailer, the kingpin hooks into the fifth wheel and it latches, it locks in place.
It won't release unless the tractor is level with the trailer. John rigs to the tractor so Phil can lift with HR-116 while the crane lifts the back end.
I won't get around the axle, but I can get around the frame.
Let's do that. We got a couple hours of sunlight, and then we're in the dark.
140 miles south on the logging road.
Come on, baby.
Jordy DePerrin from Mission Towing
Physics are right, it should flip.
has just one chance to flip the pickup into position so it lines up with the pathway between the tree stumps.
There we go.
The truck lands on its wheels. Inside my head, I'm just like, yes! That truck was in the perfect spot for the second stage of that recovery.
But Jordy still has to get the wreck through a minefield of brush.
So McLean, right now we're walking it over the tree. It's two lines, it's kind of walking over top of it, letting it roll over like it was driving over it.
There's a path about 7 feet between these two stumps. I needed to come over top of this and ride through it. They used two lines, and I walked it, so the truck's moving a little at a time. It's like grabbing with your hands and climbing, the same kind of an idea to bring it up. The worst part of the recovery is I can't see the pickup truck from where the tow truck is parked. I'm relying on McLean, who is not a tower.
Just watch it. I'm gonna lift. Should come over that log.
Yeah.
Let me know.
You snapped the log right in half.
It went right through the log?
Yeah.
Perfect. We never said it was gonna come out pretty.
Yep.
After rolling his truck in last week's snowstorm, the pickup's owner sees the damage up close.
That's my baby, and it doesn't look like it's doing well right now. Wow. You guys are amazing.
Yeah. You're alive, you know, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
What
wow.
comes to mind right now? What do you think when you look at this after seeing it on wheels on the road? Oops.
Right.
I can't believe the brunt that cab took. And the fact you're still standing here talking to us about it, that's the other crazy part.
I'm very, very fortunate.
He's very lucky that the situation worked out as it did.
So well done, McLean. Not bad for a rookie.
Yeah, not bad for my first time.
Back on Highway 99, John's rigging up the tractor to HR 116 so he and Phil can try to separate it from the trailer.
So that we can just pull the trailer out and then tackle the truck by itself.
The crane will raise the back end while Phil lifts the tractor.
We're running out of daylight. Hopefully this goes a little bit quicker than those trailers did.
Phil, pull backward.
You need to go up.
To release the kingpin, they need to lift and even out the angle to reduce the gap between the tractor and trailer.
Keep going. Okay, you're clear of the post.
They've leveled it out as much as they can. But as John tries to release the fifth wheel plate,
It's just too much torque or pressure. Either the trailer's twisted in such an angle, the truck's twisted in such a way, it's just not gonna release for us.
John re-rigs for a better angle on the lift, and they try it again.
Get out of there, just pull it up a bit and see what happens.
Pull it up a bit. I'm clear, yeah.
Watch yourself, bud.
Way too much gap.
On Highway 99, 2 hours north of Hope, BC.
I guess you have no idea how long it's going to be closed, eh?
New lead driver John is running out of daylight. He needs to separate the dangling trailer and tractor. So far, the kingpin is holding firm.
The biggest part of the whole recovery that was eating at me was getting the truck out of the water. It had been in there already for a day and a half.
We're trying to take the pressure off the kingpin.
Pull it up a bit and see what happens.
If they can even out the angle of the wreck, the kingpin should release.
Hold.
This unit's not stable. Even though nobody's touching anything at the time, the trailer itself can move or shift on you just because you've manipulated a little bit of weight off of it.
I didn't touch nothing.
Pull it up a bit. Nothing's happening. Still got too much gap.
There's too much downforce angle on the trailer towards the truck. So it's not gonna come free. There's nothing more we can do with that.
Let's get the crane on and see what we can do with the crane.
That's all we can do now, I guess.
They'll have to lift the tractor and trailer onto the road together.
And we're going to move the crane closer to the bridge.
HR 116 and the crane have to switch places for the crane to lift the cab.
Go where he wants to be.
That puts the crane in a position where he can get hooked onto the tractor and lift the tractor out of the water. And as he's bringing the tractor up, 116 is going to pull the trailer back.
Clear!
We have to lift and pull. We can't just lift because of the rocks. Plus the retaining wall that we have to get up and over too.
Sunset is now less than an hour away.
You're faster than I am, Ralph.
Keep going.
box is caught on that post.
With it being up against the pylons, it created more of a problem for us.
We're gonna have to move.
HR 116 has to reposition to get the trailer away from the post.
You just got to do stuff to make motion forward, right? Something ain't working, just change the plan.
We'll just have to keep positioning ourselves every once in a while. Okay, lift up. He's got the weight now, so we'll be able to lift it right up and out of the ditch. I'm standing by the crane. I'm hearing the alarms.
If the crane surpasses its capacity, an alarm will sound and the crane will shut down, or much worse. This operator narrowly escapes with his life.
Keep going.
I'm a little concerned. Are we at capacity really to keep going? I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
Keep going.
On Highway 99, heavy rescue plans to lift a tractor trailer out of the river.
I'm hearing the alarms. I'm looking up to him. Are we good? Can we keep going?
It's just too heavy. I'm trying to get it closer and I can't.
The truck is too heavy for the crane to lift up the bank safely.
Just get lined up so that you can get it so that it'll come right out this way. That might just give us enough.
If the wrecker can pull the wreck in closer to the edge, the crane operator can retract his boom, increasing his lifting power.
Snug your line up there a bit and then I'll lift.
With daylight fading, it's the last chance to get the truck out before dark.
I originally told the crew that we'd be out of there by 3:30. It's hit 3:30 and we're still got more to get out.
Okay, you're clear of the no post.
Got her almost all the way out. One more pull and she'll be out of here.
The wreck is on the road and level.
Oh, there we go.
Finally, John is able to release the kingpin.
Well, that's a long time coming.
Our concern right now is it's getting dark. It's starting to get cold again, so it's gonna ice up. We need to get the rest of this stuff out of here, get this road opened up for everybody else.
John and Phil work to move the wreckage so travelers can finally get moving.
We knew it was closed. We thought it might open at 4, but now they say it's going to open at 8 o'clock this evening.
Well, there's always pressure to open the road. This is a situation here where you can't even let traffic by.
They still have to load the campers, but Jamie's crew decides to open a lane.
We're gonna let the traffic that's here go, because we got a lady here that's got a baby.
Okay. I'll just pull up this side and they can scoot around this way.
Yep. We're gonna get you moving. We're gonna get you guys going. Okay? The crane's moved. We're gonna let traffic go, and then I can get into position and he can load us.
After more than 27 hours, traffic is finally moving on Highway 99. While John oversees final cleanup.
John's working his way up the respect meter with me.
Jamie's got his confidence in me, so I'm very happy for that.
He's proven himself out there in the field. You know, you can't argue that.
Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, good job.
Good job?
It was a pleasure meeting you.
We don't have to spend the night.
No. We're out of here. We're gonna head home. It's exhilarating. We got the job done. We got the road reopened. The vehicles are loaded on the respective units. The trucks are ready to pull out. And everybody's gonna be home for Christmas. It's perfect.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch
Ready to go?
brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup and a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour
Hey! Slow down!
with an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!
This time on Highway Thru Hell, a truck deep in a ditch
Ready to go?
brings Jamie back to the road. A mangled grocery trailer means a massive cleanup and a massive headache.
You're pulling too hard.
Al and Gord race against rush hour
Hey! Slow down!
with an 80,000-pound load overpowering their wreckers.
Come on! No! Stop!
On the Highway Thru Hell, the last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster, because closure is not an option.
The highway was just greased, eh?
In northern Alberta,
Oh my gosh. Pretty scary out there.
a downpour of freezing rain has covered Highway 881 in thick ice.
They coming, Gord?
Yeah.
Jobs are piling up for Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue. But lead driver Colin McLean
4 feet,
decided that a stranded plow truck was top priority.
2 feet.
2 feet. A little bit more.
Okay, whoa.
Good.
You want him out there sanding and salting so there are no more accidents.
All right, you guys be safe.
All right, you too, man.
Conditions getting worse. Now there's all kinds of calamities going on down there.
Well, we got one down, possibly 3 or 4 more to go. Tonight's a really bad night. Now we gotta go check on a bus accident. The RCMP members have been waiting for us. Josh, it's probably gonna be a busy night for everyone there, eh, Gord Butts?
Colin heads south of Lac La Biche down Highway 36, where his flagging crew was already on scene.
Oh, it was sort of half on the road, half in the ditch, so it was kind of a hazard. Okay, let's go take a look.
A semi sideswiped the bus while trying to pass in the freezing rain. Now, one lane of traffic is blocked.
A lot of the oil companies have gone to busing their employees in. So we've got a lot of bus traffic now heading on these highways every day.
No more traffic northbound, please.
We're just gonna grab that ass end.
With multiple jobs waiting, Colin can't afford any delays. But when Colin goes to angle the wheel lift on the rotator,
What? Why is that not going out?
Try that again. Sounds like you got a hydraulic leak. What? Sounds like a leak.
controls, everything. Blew hydraulic hose on the rotator. Me. Got pinched on something, caught on something. You gotta be kidding me.
Colin had to improvise.
Okay, grab the green winch line and suck her back in. Oh, yeah. So I want to turn it so I can just get in underneath of that underlift.
He's trying to get it to the correct angle just so we can get it underneath the bus. He had to hook a chain up to the wheel lift, suck it back so we can get it to the right angle.
Yeah. We look good?
If something goes wrong with your truck, you got to know how to hook up that vehicle. You're always on the fly, you're always on the go.
Hold it.
Here's some tilt.
There you be, buds. Gord, you want to put a chain on that? Yeah. Please, do it right here.
Colin's already been on the road for 9 hours, and there's no end in sight.
You have to be a warrior to be a wrecker operator to do this kind of job.
Let's get out of this highway and get it open.
They'll work 8-10 hours nonstop, continuous. So think of it as a marathon, and you're running a marathon. Hard.
I just want to win enough money I don't have to work this hard.
750 miles southwest in BC.
It looks like he hit right in the middle here, right in the middle of the meridian. They must have plowed right into it somehow. I don't know what the he was thinking.
Just west of the town of Hope, a semi is down and blocking the fast lane of the Trans-Canada Highway.
Beauty.
A big job for Big Al from Quiring Towing.
The trailer was broken, and it had 80-some thousand pounds of paper and very heavy bales.
The semi was traveling westbound in the fast lane when it lost control, careened into the center guardrail, and slammed down on its side. The timing couldn't be worse. Thousands of commuters will flood this main artery to Vancouver in just over 2 hours.
The Highways Department want us to have this road open before 5:30 in the morning.
This is like a high-stress job. Because we don't have any room here to work, we got all this railing.
Within minutes, Al's right-hand man, Gord Boyd, joins him at the scene.
I pulled up and went, oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. Boy, he didn't do that truck any favors at all.
It's full of paper.
The loaded trailer is too heavy to flip without spilling the cargo. But there's no time to unload 80,000 pounds.
It was an optimum air cushion job.
Airbags could slowly raise the trailer intact, but there's a risk.
Using the air cushions, there's still a chance that you could get it partially up and the trailer totally blow in half, and now you've only got 15 minutes left.
Our only option is get this thing up, and we'll get Daryl's trailer underneath it, roll it on, take her home.
Okay.
To save time and avoid closing another lane, Al and Gord will leave the trailer on its side and winch it straight up onto a low bay. But it's still a gamble. Dragging and lifting the trailer could compromise the wall under the weight of the cargo.
Bales of paper. And the walls of the trailer are not designed to take that kind of a load.
I separated the tractor from the rest of the trailer because it's just twisted up too bad.
There you go. You're good.
We're good. We'll try and pick it up and shoot it out onto the road a little bit more.
Okay.
You back up, kind of just straight on, I think.
Yeah, we'll just pendulum it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit your lock, hit your lock. Lock.
Gord needs to swing the trailer away from the median so the low bed can get underneath.
As I lift up on the cable, that cable wants to go to vertical. Anything attached to it's going to come with it. It has to. It's one of Newton's laws.
Easy, easy, easy. Listen to the trailer.
Yes, I was listening.
The sound of popping rivets will signal that the trailer is starting to rupture under the strain.
That trailer could have easily exploded. There's not much hold those trailers together once they're damaged. They kind of blow apart like a tin can.
Let's go up a little more, Gord.
A little more?
Yeah. Up.
But as they raise it up,
Okay, good.
Yeah, she's starting to buckle.
the 80,000-pound load is already straining the roof and walls.
You can see it in a ripple in the roof of the trailer.
Okay, good.
Just before 4 a.m., the low bed arrives. One with a very special feature.
The axle slide ahead, allows the back of the trailer to drop down, and makes a nice even ramp where you can load equipment, or in this case, a semi-trailer laying on its side.
Good.
I'm hoping we can just get this thing on there and off with it.
Really? You gonna haul it on sideways?
Yeah, well, we're getting close to 5:30.
The low bed's winch will pull the loaded trailer onto the deck.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
As the trailer moves up, the heavy cargo is pushing down on the side. The sharp edge of the ramp slides forward against the trailer's bulging wall.
Yeah. Okay, wind her up.
Al and Gord of Quiring Towing need to get a trailer off BC's Highway 1 before the morning rush.
It's going up perfect. Not too sharp, not too much lift.
With less than an hour and a half to go, Al's gambling, dragging the badly damaged trailer and its 80,000-pound load onto a low bed.
Hold it.
Now, the recovery has hit a snag.
That tail edge of the trailer is so sharp that it started actually cutting into the side of the trailer.
Toss these timbers under here, Gord.
Al comes up with a quick damage control plan.
Slide your wheels back again.
Adjusting the angle of the deck of the low bed so he can place scrap wood underneath for extra support.
Okay.
We're just going to change the angle a little bit, get the deck more on the ground so it just scoops underneath and fix everything up.
Can we go up more? See if you can go up a little more. Okay, push her down.
We can use the deck to lift the whole load up. We can get a brace under it. Now he can get back under without hooking the side of the trailer. The side of the trailer is compromised right now. He's not going to take a whole lot of stress.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Doesn't sound good, but it's working so far.
You're worrying about the cargo, you're worrying about cargo escaping and becoming a bigger task.
This is going to be the worst part right here because this is pretty much the middle of the trailer, so we have the most flex.
And there's another problem.
It's not working. His angle's getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
The trailer is sliding on crooked.
Okay, Gord, we're gonna need to get you to come up here. I'll let the traffic girl know.
Okay.
They need Gord's 50-ton wrecker to pull it straight.
Stop traffic!
And they'll need to shut down the other lane.
Pull, Gord! Come on!
Yeah.
There is stress. There's obviously the ministry, the government wants to know why their highway's closed and what's taking so long. And sometimes that's very challenging and stressful too.
Now the weight of the load is stressing Gord's truck.
I got wheels off the ground.
Pull on her.
No, stop.
50 miles to the east on BC's Highway 3,
5 minutes away now, we're getting really close.
Jamie Davis is leading his first big recovery of the season.
John's got a few days off right now, so it's pretty much up to me to lead this recovery job.
Last week, Jamie's new lead driver in BC, John, pulled off one of the toughest jobs of the season so far.
John, you be careful.
So while John takes some downtime, Jamie's heading out in his newest wrecker, the triple axle HR 117.
I love getting in a brand new truck, nice piece of equipment, and get out there and make the thing dance. 117 is a 50-ton machine. It has quite a few bells and whistles on it. It's got the 3-stage boom, it's a hauler, and it's a recovery truck.
The truck is heading to Alberta next week, but tonight, it's teaming up with Jamie's new tandem wrecker, 160.
That was the first wreck these two big trucks have been on, and first time I'd operated either one of them.
Jamie's stepping out from behind his desk to help a longtime client. Their loaded semi slid off the road and flipped down a steep embankment.
It was sitting on trees, and the trees had punctured through a little bit of 1 or 2 panels.
The customer wants the truck and the medical supplies inside out of the ditch tonight.
So we want to bring it up intact, you know, with the load inside, save the customer unloading, and that's our goal, so keep him happy. So you're gonna run a line down
to my truck,
through a block,
over to the axles.
over to the center. You're gonna put chain in both wheels, like a 1/2-inch chain.
On both wheels?
Yep.
This recovery is a chance for Jamie to see firsthand how his BC crew is performing.
Phil and Wayne are both junior guys. They've been around big trucks, they understand towing, but when it comes to recovery, they're both a little inexperienced on that.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Really want to watch these guys, and I'm going to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Just kind of wrap it around both.
Come on!
Yeah.
Down in the Fraser Valley on Highway 1,
Pull. Keep pulling.
Al and Gord are trying to line up the wrecked trailer on the low bed.
No, stop!
But the weight of the load is overwhelming even Gord's 50-ton wrecker.
Good. Okay. Cast it off, pick the leg up, back off the road.
Yep.
Okay, back up. Back up.
Gord needs to move his truck
Come on, hurry up. We're in the fast lane. We got the roadblock.
to get a more direct angle on the pull.
Crank it.
It is cranked.
Oh! Okay, start tightening.
Yep. Good. Let's try it again.
Pull, Gord. Pull. Pull it. Good. Good. Let her down.
Gord quickly clears out, letting the backed up traffic through.
Some of these eastbound guys aren't slowing down for us. Hey, you want to slow the hell down?
But after a 20-minute delay, some truckers try to make up for lost time.
It's dangerous enough as it is. It really is. The last thing I need is a highway truck going by me 3 feet away at highway speed.
Hey! Slow it down.
Gord's getting pissed off at these apparent professional drivers.
Slow down!
It's very dangerous out there.
That means you, hauler. Hey, next time you come to an accident scene, the law says slow down.
One wrong move, and that goes from a bad situation to a very bad situation.
It's less than an hour until the RCMP wants them off the road.
Okay.
Gord and Al finally get the trailer positioned on the low bed, but it's not a perfect fit.
We had about 10 feet hanging off the end.
The front end of the trailer was already damaged in the crash. Now, the weight of the load is pushing against the overhanging wall.
We'll get up on top with another cargo chain, and then we'll wrap this.
Oh, that's a good idea, yeah.
Underneath.
Until they can wrap it with chains for reinforcement, the wall could rip open at any second.
I'm just worried about that falling out the back.
Very heavy, and right now this piece wants to let go. I think we just lost that front bale.
With a morning rush approaching fast, Al and Gord of Quiring Towing have hit a hurdle on Highway 1 in BC.
Okay, well, let's react to it.
There's actually a whole section of trailer just dropped right on the ground.
Yeah, I was afraid of that happening. As soon as we picked it off the ground, gravity took over.
Pulling the trailer on its side was a risk, one they took to save time. But now, the morning surge of traffic is just 45 minutes away.
Buddy's tractor is pretty messed up there. He must have hit that rail pretty hard.
Come 5:30, and it's almost like clockwork. It's the rush, everybody going into town. Problem is, the load's dragging on the ground. We got to do something about that.
They'll use a chain from Gord's bumper to haul out the bales of paper.
What, about 500 pounds each?
Oh, more than that.
It took a little bit of work to get those bundles, because they're all jammed in. So it's kind of like that game pickup sticks, where you want to try and get the one that's least jammed.
You can't put a hook in the paper. Your only option is to grab the wire baling, holding it together. It's just not designed for that.
You're okay, keep going. Bounce it. It's gonna come.
They'll have to unload the loose bundles by hand.
Okay. All right, Daryl, if you want to drop her on the ground, we'll see if we can chain this bitch up.
The low-bed driver can finally move the trailer off the highway.
That one's pretty much toast.
But the tractor is going to be a whole new problem.
That is not towable.
Up on Highway 3, see the Jamie Davis Tundra, a couple of big wreckers.
Are you chained up the axles?
Not yet.
You can do that. You don't need to wait for him.
Jamie's regular customer wants their rig recovered, with its load of medical supplies inside, tonight.
One to go.
But the tractor is so damaged.
Bit of work. The front end was kind of smashed up quite a bit, and there was no toe pins.
Jamie's having trouble finding any secure rigging points.
I'm getting onto something that really isn't as strong as it should be, but there's really nothing else to do.
2 lines from 117 are rigged to the axles of the tractor, while 116 is hooked to the trailer's axles. They'll pull the semi over and up the slope.
Can you stay at the back end and watch the wall underneath? If the wall's breaching anywhere, let me know.
Yep, you'll get this if it is.
Yeah, okay.
A rupture in the wall will add hours of cleanup time.
Things don't always go according to plan either, so you never know what's going to happen.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay, Phil. Looks good. Looks good.
Good? All right.
But the weight of the load is still pushing against the wall.
Ooh, be careful there.
You listen to all kinds of things. You can hear the winch line, you can hear the truck, you can hear the load, different sounds that alert you to things that could be going wrong.
There's one sound Jamie doesn't want to hear.
What was that? You hear that banging in there? Well, that's the same kind of sound that happens when the trailer breaks in half. So what was the banging?
On BC's Highway 3, Jamie's under pressure to recover a semi and its load of medical supplies.
What was that? Hold on. You hear that banging in there?
But a telltale sound puts the pull on hold.
So what was the banging? We heard a banging. You know, that's the same kind of sound that happens when a trailer breaks in half.
The wreck is actually talking to you. It's telling you things, you know, by what you hear.
Back at the back, the outer skin's broken a little bit, but the rest of the wall's fine.
Okay. Let's hold you up for a bit, okay?
All kinds of things and all kinds of sounds around that are telling you things. So listening is a big, important part of what you're doing.
It's probably time for us to re-rig this thing and do a little bit of a higher pull on this. So I'm gonna loosen everything off on this truck, and I'm gonna give it one little pull out too and get some room to bring this up into here.
All right.
He's just gonna pull ahead so we've got room.
I'm just gonna move her. We're just repositioning the truck.
They'll take up both westbound lanes to maneuver the wreck onto the road.
Well, we're trying to minimize our impact on traffic, really. But there are points and times where, you know what, we have no choice. We have to block the highway. And we had to get her done, and that's just what had to happen.
We'll let Phil do some winching here. Ready to go?
Phil and Wayne, if you don't have these two working together in concert, they could split the trailer in half.
A little bit front. Hard pull on this and just take up the slack on that. Good there, eh? Nice, first class, first class.
Tonight, the client's supplies are back on the road, and Jamie's BC backup crew has passed the boss's test.
One piece at a time, eh?
And we need good guys that are going to run these trucks and do a good job.
Okay, so let's get this unhooked and get off the highway.
Good equipment, good guys, good service.
I hate this highway. Makes two of us.
125 miles east in the Fraser Valley.
So you're gonna need two lines?
Yep.
Al Quiring still trying to clear the tractor from Highway 1.
Time is a factor. You got to be off the road before 5:30.
The RCMP and highways officials need the road clear by 5:30 when morning traffic heads for Vancouver.
You've got all the morning freight hauls that are going in for their 7 o'clock deliveries. Those guys are all coming in.
But there's no way to tow the tractor.
The tractor was twisted a full 90 degrees along its length.
They'll need both wreckers to lift it off the road.
We'll just come in, slingshot it, pick it up, back a trailer under it, set it down. Well, the frame's always the best spot. It's usually the strongest. Just like that.
With the 20,000-pound tractor hanging in midair,
As soon as we get rid of them, I want to shut the road off again for 5 or 10 minutes.
Al needs room for the low bed to move in.
Hey there, Gord. You can push me back, and I just gotta crank my wheels hard over.
With Gord backing up and me turning, it created enough of a space there that the low bed was able to back underneath.
Hey, watch your toes, he's backing in.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, rush hour's about to start. We're gonna get off of here just in the nick of time.
Yeah.
Guess we can call that mission accomplished.
I shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but we got her done.
The next morning in Lac La Biche, Alberta, Colin's still recovering from a busy night. But there's more work to do, and this time, it's not a recovery.
You know, taking care of everything is a, different role than I had last year.
Colin's kind of become the senior driver around there now. And, if it means that he's got to go get toilet paper, he goes and gets toilet paper.
New shop, new problems. We'll deal with them. That's what we do. We're out of water at the shop, so.
With no water main to the shop, water is usually delivered to fill the holding tank.
Everybody up here has to buy their own water.
But Colin can save Jamie money if he picks up the water himself.
Now to see if this will fire.
Jamie's fire truck has a perfect-sized tank.
Listen to that old 460 burr by.
Problem is, it's not insured.
So it needs to be towed everywhere we take it. So just hook it up to the tow truck, tow it down to the fill station. It is a weird way to get water. But it's a water tank. It's got a big lid on the top of it to put the fill hose in, and it's got a pump to pump it out. Jamie Davis, $750,000 water delivery service. Getting her done in Alberta sun. Yeah, we have ourselves water. It's $1 for 200 gallons of water. And we take back the beer cans for the water. Water in the holding cell by.
It's just one more responsibility for the new senior driver in Lac La Biche.
Like I'm stepping in and filling in the void. Somebody's got to do it and get it done. Water flowing, where it's supposed to be flowing from.
Back in BC, there's no shortage of water. Rain has been pounding Highway 1 west of Hope since midnight.
Going westbound, it's just wet.
At 11 a.m., slick roads claim a victim.
Want to check out the front of it? We got?
A semi loaded with groceries has plowed into the hillside.
The RCMP have just phoned us for a major accident involving a tractor trailer.
Jordy DePerrin answers the call. Jordy runs Mission Towing, a company his great-grandfather started over 60 years ago.
I've grown up in tow trucks. I used to ride with my grandfather as a kid. I needed a pillow to see over the dashboard.
But today, Jordy's the one in charge.
It's on its side in the ditch. The trailer is completely tore open by the trees. Apparently it's a mess. It's an absolute mess everywhere. The police want this cleared off as quick as possible just to get the highway flowing back to normal again.
Trailer can just park on that road. He'll be pointing this way.
Salvage expert Jim Lasser and his crew are already on scene.
The trailer's too broke up to recover with the load on it, so we're gonna take the load off first.
we got there, we knew it was going to be a very big job. The axles in the truck and trailer were twisted out. It's into the bank really hard. This wasn't gonna be an easy job to do.
It's a 2-record job, so Jordy's called in 2 operators.
Everybody's stocking and packing and loading up.
With the cargo unloaded, Jordy and crew can get to work.
Let's start up here first.
They rigged one wrecker to the back of the trailer and the other to the axles of the tractor.
The problem with that tractor trailer is the axles were all twisted, the fronts, the rear. Everything had such a twist to it that it wasn't an easy job to hook up to get it out of the ditch.
With this much damage, Jordy's crew must be exact with their pull.
The trailer's like a giant eggshell. Can't over-pull the trailer. Both operators have to work together to delicately bring it out. Okay? If the trailer breaks into more than one piece or breaks in half, the highway is going to be closed a lot longer.
Whoa! You're pulling too hard!
In Lac La Biche, Alberta, Jamie's lead driver, Colin McLean,
She'll be icy.
has another job to tackle, up Highway 881.
Kind of in the Big Bay corner here in Lac La Biche. A hot spot for vehicles going off the road there. A little tricky area to be doing a recovery.
The tanker jackknifed on the icy bend, spun around 180 degrees, slamming into the ditch. Gord Lundin is away, so Colin has to work without a swamper, right in the middle of 2 blind corners.
You just can't see the other side, right? So you have to sort of watch both ways, always. So, yes, very dangerous.
Yeah, it's got a fair bit of traffic on it, but we're keeping at least one lane open, alternating.
It's a very narrow highway. You have traffic going at high speeds. It can be really dangerous if you don't have traffic control.
Colin's 2 flaggers will each guard one end of the curve because it's the worst day of the week to be working on the road. The oil patch shift change will add to the already heavy flow of vehicles. The most efficient way to pull the truck is to winch it straight ahead by rigging to the toe pin on the bumper. On BC's Highway 1,
Yeah, it looks like a war zone. The trailer was laying on its side when I went past.
Yeah, they had a little bit of a mess there, eh?
I'm gonna watch it go.
Jordy and his crew from Mission Towing fight to haul a grocery trailer back to the road.
Okay.
But the wreck is barely holding together.
The worst case scenario is that trailer just breaks in half.
You're pulling too hard.
Okay, hold it there. And what we did is we basically brought it out of the ditch from the rear with the heavy end still in the ditch.
Beautiful.
Now, they need to lift out the remains of the tractor, trying to keep it in one piece.
Good.
Because the front end was so hit very hard and the axle was twisted out of it, the engine, the motor mounts had broke on the tractor, the tranny mounts had broke on the tractor, so everything was hanging low.
The crew wraps the motor mount to the axle with chains, hoping the front end will hold. With this much damage, Jordy will have to tow the tractor and trailer separately.
Beautiful, right there.
Yeah, up. Okay, just hold it there. We're just trying to get the axles straightened out enough so that they'll tow straight, and just trying to free up any bent metal that's rubbing on the wheels, so it's towable. The wall's straight? Yep. Pretty straight? The walls are compromised. Just put some pallets in there to take some of the bounce on the trailer. Put some structural integrity back in the trailer for transport. Let's try here. I can go in the side there. I can go there.
All right, boys.
After a 4-hour battle, both lanes are open on Highway 1.
It's a really good feeling. It's a great feeling. You can look at the highways department and open the road again.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
Traffic is flying around the blind corner north of Lac La Biche. Colin's working without a swamper, and his plan A has fallen apart.
What?
The bumper is pulling away from the frame.
There was a little bit of damage from when it went in, so it's kind of weakened up really good. I think it was that side there that actually finally let go. So I'm just gonna go right to the front axle and yard this thing up from there. Yeah, I am gonna need just to shut down for not very long.
Shutting down 881 during shift change will back up traffic instantly.
Last vehicle is a black Explorer. All right.
With thousands of workers on the road,
I don't like to have the highway shut down for anything longer than 10 minutes.
Colin can't afford any more delays.
Oh, what's going on here? It's closed in both directions. You need to get home. Got things to do tomorrow. Why did this have to happen today? Is this highway open yet? It's closed both ways.
On a blind corner north of Lac La Biche, all traffic is stopped on Alberta's Highway 881.
You're not alone, man. We're frustrated.
On the day that shift change in the oil patch has put thousands of workers on the road. Colin's counting on a quick recovery of the smashed tanker, as long as the front end of the tractor holds together.
Oh, we got that up.
The tractor's wheels make it to the road, but the trailer won't follow.
As I'm driving ahead, the trailer will just stay in the ditch. So we don't want that to happen either.
Okay, with ending. You bet.
The flaggers release the growing backlog. And Colin repositions the rotator so he can finish the job, keeping one lane open.
You gotta think what's more important, getting this thing out half an hour quicker or keeping the traffic flowing. Just go swing around, come back, come and grab the back end of the trailer and just kind of pull the trailer up.
Swinging out the rotator's boom, Colin is able to finish the job without moving into the second lane.
The way you position your truck, for leverage on pulling on stuff, for recovering things, differs a lot with the rotator, because the rotator, you can put the boom 360 degrees wherever you want it.
Running a rotator with a revolving boom brings a whole new challenge to what he's doing. There's a whole lot of different things that come into play. Lifting straps, chain, rigging, mathematics and physics that come into this game.
Nice. Peace. The trailer's up on solid ground now. It's good to go. It's just pretty much a matter of me hooking up to the front end right now. all good. As long as the customer's happy and know all the equipment's still in check, so yeah, can't complain. We're good to go. That'll do.
You always want to bring your best game to the wreck. Get in the ring and you're gonna fight that wreck as hard as you can.
Decent, Jimmy.
All right, Ange, we're just pulling out here now.
Cool feeling when you get all done. There's nothing else like it.
And we are a go.
I give him kind of extra bonus because he's stuck it out and he's been there on the hard days and hard nights, and he works his ass off.
It's just me, it's my nature. Things have got to get done, let's get them done. Well, she's just a day in the tow yard.
Next time on Highway Thru Hell.
That's huge pressure to handle that wreck.
A head-on wreck.
That's something else.
Shuts the Trans-Canada and threatens the railway below. Ken Monkhouse faces an icy recovery.
There you go, go.
On a remote mountain road.
Stop! Stop!
And ice storm devastation strikes.
Look at that thing come down.
In Heavy Rescue's backyard.
Everybody get away.